Today we're doing 6.6 volumes of prisms and cylinders. Okay, two definitions that we need to get down are prism and cylinder. So a prism is going to be a 3D figure that's named for the shape of its bases. So you're going to look at the bases or the bottom to determine the name. And those bases are two congruent polygons, so they're going to be the same on both sides. And then all of their faces are parallelograms. And then a cylinder has two circular bases. So you can think of this as like a can. This is an example of a rectangular prism because the base of this object is a rectangle and the other sides are the parallelograms. So this is a rectangular prism. And what we're going to be doing is finding volume. And volume is how much space is inside of a 3D figure. So, for example, if you think of filling up a 3D figure with like water or rice, how much would fill or fit inside of it? So to find volume, you need to find the area of the base and multiply it by the height. So the area is going to be very, very important. So if I look here and I want to find the area of the base, I'm always going to start there. Well, this base here has a length of 5, or a base of 5 and a height of 2, you can think. So the base is going to be 5 times 2, which is 10. So then if I want to find volume, I know my base is 10, and the height of this rectangular prism is 3. So I'm going to do 10 times 3, which is 30. Now, just like with area and perimeter, I need to include a unit. So now I'm going to do units. But since I'm doing a 3D figure, I'm going to cube it. So it's units cubed. Now we're going to try a cylinder. So this object is an example of a cylinder. So to find volume, again, I'm going to do base times the height. But the base here, I need to find the area of my base. And my base in a cylinder is a circle. So I need to find the area of a circle. So if I'm going to do base, you can think area of a circle. And to find the area of a circle, we do r squared times pi. So my radius is 2, so I'm going to do 2 squared times pi. 2 times 2 is 4. And I'm going to use 3.14 for pi. So when I do that and I solve, I get 12.56. So my base is 12.56 units squared. So that's the area. So I'm going to plug that in for B. So volume equals my base, which is 12.56, times my height, which in this example, they give me as 6. So 12.56 times 6, and we're going to round to the nearest tenth, so one spot, and you get 75.4 units cubed. Okay, let's find the volume of a rectangular prism with a base 1 meter by 3 meter by 6 meter. So if they're given something like this, we can just assume that this is my base, 1 by 3. So remember, volume is base times height. And I need to find the base, which is going to be your area of a parallelogram or a rectangle. And we're just going to do base times height. So 1 times 3, which is 3. So now to find volume, I can do 3 because that's my base, times my height, which is 6. And I get 18, and then I need to include meters cubed. Alright, we're going to try another one. We're going to try another cylinder, and I want to see if you can pause it throughout to see if you can figure out the next step. So remember, the cylinder, our base is a circle. So to find volume, we're going to do base times height again. So first we need to find our base, which is just going to be the area of a circle. So I know my radius is 8. I have to square that and multiply it by pi. Well, 8 squared is 64 times 3.14. which is going to give me 200.96. So my base is 200.96. So to find volume, I know that this base again is 200.96 multiplied by my height of 20. So when I multiply those out, I get 4,019.2, and my unit is meters, so I'm going to do meters cubed. So the work that I'm going to need to see is how to find your base and what you're plugging in to find volume. So our last example is called a triangular prism. And it's because for our base we have a triangle and our other faces are all parallelograms. So to find the volume, we're going to do base times height. Now my base is a triangle. So to find my base, I need to do the area of a triangle, which is base times height divided by 2. And if I look at this example, the base of my triangle is 4, the height is 7, and then I need to divide by 2. So 4 times 7 is 28. 28 divided by 2 is 14. Now I need to find my volume. So I'm going to do volume equals my base we just found is 14, and my height is 11. Because if I was to stand this up on the triangle, it would be 11 feet high. So 14 times 11 is 154, and then I need to do feet cubed. I know that this is a lot, but please try the exit slip, and we'll do more examples in class tomorrow.